Hey everyone, Jack Lawson here with digitalrealestateacademy.com, and in this video I'm going to be covering the ad level inside of your Facebook Ads Manager account, going over all the settings and everything all the options in there, and how to go through and set up an ad inside of Ads Manager. So let's go ahead and get into it. So I already have Ads Manager pulled up. This is obviously in business.facebook.com as opposed to running an ad on your Facebook page, your business page. So inside of your Ads Manager account, you'll have the three tabs across the top. This is after you've already created your campaign, set up your ad set, which is your targeting, and now you're on the ad level here. So if you click on edit, and you'll see right here, you're going to have all these options for setting up your ad. Some of these will be different depending on the type of ad that you're running. So this one specifically that we have set up is a messages campaign objective. And that means that we are sending traffic to Messenger as opposed to a landing page, a website, a video, just trying to get video views, trying to get a lead form, anything like that. We're sending people to Messenger to capture them inside of a chatbot. So that part will be a little bit different, but I'll start at the top and kind of go down and show you the options there. So obviously at the top you have your name that you can do. It is connected to the Facebook page right here. We can't select it here. We select it on the ad set level due to it being a messages campaign objective. So if you want to edit it, you'd have to go to the other level. If you have an Instagram account, you can select the Instagram account, or by default, it will basically just show up in Instagram as the Facebook page name. They just wouldn't be able to click to an Instagram account from inside of when they see ads inside of Instagram. But they are still running inside of Instagram, unless you don't select it, obviously. Then you got the ad setup. You can click create ad, use existing posts, or use Creative Hub Mockup. Most people are going to use create an ad. If you use an existing post, you can use a previous ad that you've set up, and you just go and copy the ad ID and basically just paste it in there, kind of like what we have here. And you can, let's see, I'm not going to actually do it there. Basically, you just copy in the ad ID number and paste it in there. And a benefit to that is that you will be able to use any social proof, any likes and comments that are already on the ad. You'll be able to use it from the previous ad. So I'll cover that in another video in terms of using social proof and reusing the ads that you've already set up, but that is something you can do in terms of using an existing post. But I'll go ahead and go through the create an ad steps here. So you have a single image or video, and you also have a carousel. Carousel is when you have multiple images, and basically you slide from left to right to show a carousel of multiple images, so they can scroll through the images or videos. So for the most part, usually do just single image unless it's specifically you're providing multiple images. One thing to keep in mind when setting up your ad is that sometimes less is more, and you don't always want to provide all the information, all the images. I know some of you might feel like you want to post 10 images of the house that you're trying to, if you're doing a new listing ad or something like that, you want to post 10 images of the house. Well, if you post 10 images of the house, no one's going to have any incentive to click through to and give you their information so that they can view the rest of the information, because you're giving them all the information. So holding back some information is good for ads in terms of getting people to click on your ads and become a lead, And now that's kind of the ultimate goal, is to get them to become a lead so that you can follow up with them and, put them in your database and all that stuff. So next is the ad creative. You can select the image here. If you click image or edit or change media, edit media, turn into video. If you don't have an image here, I'm going to copy this because I want to keep it, but let me clear this all real quick. All right, so you'll see here, you'll see add media or create video. If you just click, again, a lot of ads can be simply done with a stock image. So if you click add image, you go to account images and stock images, then you can go and type home buyer, depending on the type of ad you're running, and pull up some image for a home buyer. This couple looks like they're buying a home right there. I'm going to click done. It's as easy as that. If you do have personalized videos of you and your team or your team selling a house, or you got some pictures of home buyers that are actually your actual home buyers, and that's great. You can use those. But if you don't, I would recommend start capturing those images and building a folder of media and images and videos that you can use for ads and social media. But if you don't, just go ahead and use a stock image. It's totally fine. Next is edit placement. If you want, I wouldn't. I would just leave it alone and let whatever Facebook can fit that ad format into, let it do it. Some of the, if you put a really long video on here, a 5-minute video or something like that, it's not going to play in like Facebook stories and Instagram stories. So you've got to keep that in mind. It will notify you that, and if you want to upload a new shorter video for that location specifically, you can. But that's just another option there. All right, next is the primary text. So you paste your text in there. I'm not going to cover exactly what to write in this video, but that is where you would place it. You can see it shows up here, and you can kind of view it to see what it looks like over here. Next is the headline. What you want to do there is give them some kind of headline, some kind of call to action. Click to learn more, something like that. Something that tells them what to do, or click learn more to get the info. Whatever that headline is, it's going to go right there. You'll see it pop up there inside of your ad example right there. Description is optional. Description honestly doesn't show up in a lot of places, so I almost never do it at this point. It used to show up more in the format that Facebook used, but I haven't seen it really show up in very, very many destinations. So the next is call to action. That's going to be what shows up on the button. Whatever it is, you got to make sure that if you're telling people to click learn more in the description, make sure it matches call to action learn more. If you want to change it to subscribe or get quote or send message, make sure you have it matching up inside your primary text. You do want to tell people what to do inside your primary text. So if you are giving out information, make sure you tell them to do something in your ad. Tell them to click to learn more or whatever it is. Then the last two are the message template, which again, it will be different if you're running leads. If you're running an ad to a landing page, a website or whatever, you'll just see basically a link for your website. You can paste that link to your website in there. But we have messages campaign. This is where you set up the messages template. I'm not going to go into that in this video, but that is the option here. Basically, we have this keyword in here, quick replies, to trigger a chatbot that we would have connected to this one specifically. But that is the option there. It's going to be different depending on what type of ad you're running. You'd want to preview it and make sure that all works in there. Otherwise, or check your link that you would paste in there if you're running link clicks or traffic to a website. And the last is tracking. Unless you're running ads to a website, you'd want to have tracking set up on your website and have that connected in there. I'm not going to go into tracking in this video, but that is where you will see tracking in terms of setting up your pixel and all that stuff. You can do different things with that type of tracking. If you're just doing messages, you don't necessarily need to have tracking because they're going straight into Messenger, and Facebook's already connected with that. All right, and then over here on the right, you'll see the preview. You can click on the preview, Instagram feed, Facebook news feed, Facebook Marketplace. You could see what your ad is going to look like across all these different locations that it will be sending, what it's going to look like inside of Instagram stories, Facebook stories, Messenger stories, your in-stream ad, your search, and article. So these are all different locations that Facebook is going to send your ad. It doesn't just show up on the Facebook newsfeed. It shows up on all different places. You can see if you have different variations of the ad, if you've created multiple text versions by using this option, then you can click on view more variations, and you'll see the different variations you can select those. You can preview any notifications. You should have more options once the ad is published. You should be able to send notification to Facebook, view, post on Facebook, a couple different options once it's published. And then the destination preview, you will see if you have it connected to messages as a Messenger campaign consideration. So that's what it will look like in your Messenger, and that's what the destination is for this particular ad there. Obviously, once you have your ad set up, you've tested the destination, whether it's Messenger, website, whatever, you make sure that's all working, and you hit publish, and your ad will go into Facebook to their algorithm will check it, see if it's okay, and then your ad will be published. And that's pretty much it for the ad level and setting up your Facebook ads for your real estate business. But really anybody, obviously I went through other things that can help people that aren't in real estate as well. So if you guys have any questions about this video or anything else, drop them in the comments below. Like, subscribe, comment, and let me know if you guys want to see any other types of videos on this channel. Otherwise, if you want to find out more about the Digital Real Estate Academy, go to digitalrealestateacademy.com or check out the links in the descriptions. And thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks.